Yeah, we're about to get this going. Firewater versus Tommy Gunn. Let's see where they at. This is for the third place prize. First to 10. They might have started their own custom room. Let's see what happens.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Did well to get the buff in there. The Condor Wind added a bit of juice to that attack. Buffed up. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 will look, just goes for it at this range. Thunderbird, and with Condor win stock, it's gonna deal even KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Taking stock. Snipes him out the air. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The jump in is denied. Did well to get the buff in there. They exchange blows. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Risky up-close scrap still going. Burnout activates. Player 2, in dire strip, knocked him out of the air. Good somersault kick. Shakes things up with a fireball. What a read with that anti-air! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. The jump in catches them. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Springs forward with the drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1, a super art, checks him with a boom. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Connects with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and... Will this super art do anything? That's not gonna hit. Okay, here we... That's gonna leave him rattled. Flatlines him.
Wow.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Excellent block. Superb reactions on display. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Connects with the throw. Player cleared for landing. Drive gauge gap. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Turns out. Both while they're blinking. Punish counter sets the table. What now? Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. first. This is gonna hurt. That's a counter. Not shy with the grab. Knockdown. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. The impact gets blocked. The jump in is denied.
Hey, what up, Q? Yes, TommyGunz and
Can they
Jack
utilize
M.
their reach or bait each other out? Takes a goes for the super art. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super art coming. Goes for the drive rush there. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Sonic boom. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Going in, a super art, but goes end to end with a blazing hawk. Nice damage. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gotta be careful not to whip at the drive rush to keep it going. How can they steal this win and cleared for landing? Hits the drive. Player two needs to use the threat of the corners. Genius read with that throw escape. Noticeable life lead is a comeback slip. This can lead to some big damage. Break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They are letting it fly from the get-go.
Yeah, this is the first attempt, guys.
Stop and bop. Looking to pump more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Perfect.
Guy was being rocked by Jack M and Tommy's ability.
Links in. Connects with the throw. Player one is in burnout state. Okay, nothing stops this train. Target combo into forward rush. Oh, here we go. Solid anti-air. Gets the counter hit. Here comes fire. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. There's a burnout. That throw is gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player two, the super's blocked. Are you kidding me? Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute.
Round one. Fight.
Hope sets up with the jump in. Nice spinning back knuckle. Still slugging it out at this range. This is gonna be bad news. A drive impact. Nails the anti-air. Spins the gauge for the drive reversal. Throws out a projectile. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Drive reversals blocked. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Buffs up. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Checks him with the boom. Shows the medium kick. That combo did decent damage. Drops him hard. Life lead is there. Can this drive bring them back? Experiencing burnout. That was a well-placed projectile. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. What an opening statement there. Fire! Player one with more fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
Yeah, man, you gotta pop in.
Oh, how the Thunderfoot do business. Fire coming through. Over in a flash. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Pokes with a medium kick.
Remember what we used to
Checks
do
him
in the
with the
break.
projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, KO.
Chip damage.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks him with the boom. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, or you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Oh, looking to impress with this super. Knockdown and goes for the rush. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 holding on to that corner
Beat him
advantage.
with that stick in the corner.
Somersault kick stops them cold. Their will to win is really being tested here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Rolls out the Soba. KO! Player 1 took no time to finish
Yeah,
that
it's
fight.
a pretty close matchup, if you ask me. But I think Tom is in the lead here. They're switching up their characters, I believe. What up, dude? It looks like Jack popping out the DJ, trying to mount a comeback here or close it out. This is a battle for EWR. These two players are
Fighters
from
pumping themselves up and are
the olden
raring to
days,
go.
the original
Who's going to come out on
OGs
top
here.
in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. There's
Hey Tom, who's
does
what's
not
score?
want to get stuck in the
I
corner.
missed a good portion of it.
Decides to buff up while they can. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The grab misses. Nails the anti-air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. This is the
Yeah,
range
I'm
where
currently
things get
on
messy.
vacation.
And they
I'm
use
trying to play
springs
mobile.
forward with the drive
Got a
rush.
madhouse of
Player
kids
2
in the
in
background
trouble
here.
with
That
no drive. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. Blocks the low heavy. Overdrive jackknife. Going in, hits him with a stop and block. Risky up close scrap still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Experiencing burnout. Wrecks them. Solid anti-air. Dives in. A super art. Both, they're going for the super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Big counter. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Nice solid counter. Knockdown. Player 1 chases and KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Freeze them. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight.
3-win streak.
Breaks the block with a throw. Knockout, drive, rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through the springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1, burnout activates. Both fighters
Nice
planning
connect.
forward rush. Wrecks them. That was a huge
Ace them.
stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in for the kill. Backs off, drives, in fact misses. Okay. Yo, critical right now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. At this goes for the super art. Freezing hot. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. The throw missed. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. That's a counter. What'll happen here? Drive rush to keep it going. Risky up close scrap still going. Experiencing burnout. Drive rush. Dives in. Finds the target. Broad super art incoming. Really says welcome to the club. Both sides getting ready. Player 2. And what a finish.
Wow.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jumps. Shrugs that off. Going in. A super art.
The lineup.
On the super. Not try one bit about it. Looking for a hold. With anti-air in the clutch. Back dashes for spinning it all on the drive rush. Okay, he flashes them with a jackknife. Noticeable raw super art incoming. My girl's flying.
Ooh, the counter back.
Oh, here we go. There's the burnout. Gets them in the air.
Wow.
Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called.
Round 1. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Solid anti-air. Rip hits him with a stop and bop. Misses the drive impact. What are they thinking here? Sticks the combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That drive impact is blocked. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Oh!
Ooh, nice connect.
Good heads-up decision
With the
opted for the
pushback.
drive impact. Taking stock. Experiencing burnout. Just goes for it at this range. Freezing hawk. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Air slasher.
Hey, what up, Nick?
Uses the parry. Okay, they trade hits.
Poker, let's see you on the
Big
YouTube.
counter.
Shout
Grabs
me
and
out.
throws them away.
Thanks for following.
That
Thanks
throw
for
will do some
supporting.
good damage. Buffs up. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The throw whiffs. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Solid anti-air. Fire. Player 2. Oh, yo. Look over here.
Oh, who got it?
What
Oh,
a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
We're finally finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Taking stock. Very solid corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Will that drive impact get punished? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. Will this super art connect? Big counter. Life lead opens up. Side switch in the corner. Springs forward. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and jackknife maximum cuts.
Nice combo connect.
Overdrive
Again.
Going in. Drive rush to keep it going. Betting it all on the drive rush. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do big time whip. Ooh, what a smart throw. Forward rush. No drive, doesn't touch the throw.
Stepped on
Gotta
his
hand it
face.
to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Impact's a no-go. Forcefully closes the gap. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged in.
Yeah, this is the first attempt. First attempt.
Nothing but
Third
air
place.
for
This
the impact.
third place prize.
Ripping a drive
Fighting
impact
to
opens a huge window to
win
get
out third
punished.
place here.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Can't tech the throw.
Got him in the corner.
Definitely answers the air attack. In a dire situation, it goes for the super
Walk.
art.
No, nice block.
They were anticipating that KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Swoops in with the dive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps. Hits them with a stop and bop. Knockdown and player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Gets a risky puck in. Blocks the impact. Charges forward. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Risky up close strike. Super art incoming. Goes end to end with a breezing hop. Nice damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Nice air slasher. Final dives in. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. Dash. Nothing stops this train. Fire coming through. Not going anywhere. Clutch anti-air. Connects with the throw. They push their way out of the corner. Low heavy, but no go. Looking for a hole. Fires off an air slasher. A real test of nerve.
Oh no.
Cook 'em up. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
To take the round, ending it on a high note.
T-shirt with that finish.
33 hits.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1. Fight.
Anti-air in the clutch. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Decides to go in with the target combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 has used up all of their drive bullets. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player heats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. Overdrive jackknife. Springs forward with the drive rush. A quick breather. Player one in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Air slasher. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player one will need to play it conservative until their driver is looking to impress with this super. Hey! Burns the gauge and it's showtime! It's the weekend pleasure! So get up to get down! This is gonna hurt! What now? Burns out! They're facing dives in! Will this super art do anything?
My turn.
Doesn't tempt the throw! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Does a good job of pushing back. The low doesn't connect. Gets the jump in. Taking stock. We are near the end of the round. But goes for the super art? Big counter. So they break forward to pressure. Gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nails the anti-air. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two, oh, what's this? They go on the attack at the same time and cancel each other out. Going in, player one springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. How will they manage their drive gauges? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. The life hits them with a stop and pop. Connects with medium kick. Just goes for it at this range. Puts a bit of turn down. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
DJ wins.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.